to the YRC Q&A session. Welcome to AmD Miltech team. Congratulations on getting the drive of the Golf. So firstly, tell us a little bit about your racing background. What have you done before in the past?
I've done almost everything, right from, except go-karting.
Okay.
No go-karting at all. Started motorsport in Formula Ford, single-seaters. Did some Formula 3, kind of went down that route for a little while. And then had a change a little bit of GT racing. And then started with saloon cars in 2001. And really ever since then, touring cars is kind of what we've been aiming at. So it's taken us 10 years to finally get the opportunity. So everything, we did Clios on the support package to touring cars and Seats, and lots of other things in between, some Mazda MX-5s and Super Coupe Cup and all sorts of different things. So,
excellent. So you've had a test in the Golf, which was at Brantash, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find the Golf to other vehicles that you've driven before of this sort of calibre?
yeah, very good. Yeah, it's, obviously every car is kind of tailored to the driver, and being first time in the car, took a little while just to figure out where the car was and how, what I wanted from the car for me to be comfortable with it. And we started working through some setup changes with the guys. Stuart, an engineer, who's I've never had an engineer before, so it's kind of a new experience for me, just working with somebody to help me change the car. But yeah, it was really, really good. I mean, the only thing I've really got to compare it against is the Works TDI Seat I drove a couple of years ago for a test day. And yeah, in comparison, it's not that much different.
Excellent. Whose seat did you use? Because there's two seats available for this Golf. Did you use Shaun's quite wide seat, or did you use the other seat?
That's just how we use the skinny seat.
You use the skinny seat. Fair enough. Excellent. So have you raced a car like this before? Have you been in one with turbo power?
Yeah, the Seat One Make Cup car was a turbo car, similar to this, a 2-litre turbo, front wheel drive. So that in itself is not too dissimilar. That had a paddle shift gearbox, where this is a sequential. So there's a bit different, but again, I've used sequential gearboxes with things like the Clio. So nothing here is completely new. Yeah. It's just kind of an amalgamation of what I've driven before, and really and truthfully, it's a British touring car. So the theory is it should be one of the best saloon cars that you'll ever drive.
Excellent. So others may or may not know that you, as you said, we've touched on before, you have raced a lot in the past. What have you been doing to get yourselves ready for your outing in the Golf since you've got the go ahead for the drive?
Really, truly, just kind of keeping myself busy. Fitness-wise, I struggle with the gym. Completely open about it. Don't enjoy it.
I think you can see I struggle with the gym as well.
So I tend to like to do things that I enjoy doing that keep me active. So a little bit of squash, running around in a little square box for an hour, and windsurfing. Really getting back into that this year, and get out on the water and get your heart thumping. For one, because you're working hard, and two, because you're so scared because you're going too fast. So yeah, that has really sort of been the main part of the preparation.
So it's a completely different sport to what you're getting into for next weekend at Snest?
Completely different, yeah. And I like to do things that are a little bit unusual.
Fantastic. And lastly, what are your expectations for the Snetterton race? What are you hoping to get out of it? Are you looking to make your way into the top 10, or are you just looking to hopefully just get out there, get the feel for the car and see how you go?
You know what, it's kind of going to be in at the deep end for me. Although we've raced on the Toyota support package for several years, this is going to be this is on another level. So there's going to be an awful lot to take in. The learning curve is going to be incredibly steep for the first weekend. So really, I want to get 3 good solid races under my belt, find out how it all works, get some work on the car done so I can really tailor it towards myself, and see what we come up with. I mean, if everything goes really well, then we could even get a point or two. We could get
excellent. One last question I'm going to ask you. YRC, did you know about the scheme before you came into the touring cars? Had you heard about it?
I had heard about YRC from quite a while ago. So it was a different project. I think it was Jan Lammers that started something similar years ago with a Le Mans car. Pictures all over the car, that kind of thing. So yes, I've heard about it, but I've not actually physically seen it because I've been away from the touring car scene for a little while. So.
And as we've seen in the video earlier on, you had a nice little Q&A session with some of the YRC members here today, thanks to Shaun at AmD. So Martin, well done for getting the drive, and we hope you have the very best of luck with the golf this year. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at Snetterton.
Great.
I'm Joe Brown for YRC.com. This is Martin Byford, the new driver of the golf. We wish him all the best of luck.